Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone, only to have them call you moments later? Or maybe you've experienced that uncanny feeling of knowing what a close friend is about to say, as if you're reading their mind. These instances often lead us to wonder, is there something more to our connections than mere coincidence? Can we really communicate through thought alone? Today, let's dive into the intriguing world of telepathy and explore whether there's a scientific foundation for this phenomenon, particularly through the lens of quantum physics. First off, let's clarify what we mean by telepathy. It's often described as the ability to transmit thoughts and feelings between individuals without using any known human senses. While it sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, the concept has fascinated humans for centuries, appearing in various cultural narratives, spiritual practices, and, of course, countless movies and books. But can science actually provide a framework for understanding this mysterious form of communication? Enter quantum physics, a field that challenges our traditional views of reality. At the heart of quantum mechanics lies a concept called entanglement. This phenomenon occurs when two particles become intertwined in such a way that the state of one particle instantly influences the state of another, regardless of the distance separating them. It's as if they're communicating in a language that transcends space and time. Could this principle offer insights into how we might connect with each other on a mental level? Imagine two entangled particles. When you measure one particle, the other responds instantaneously, even if it's light years away. This peculiar behavior has left scientists scratching their heads for decades. Einstein famously referred to it as spooky action at a distance. But what if we could apply this idea to human consciousness? What if our thoughts, like those entangled particles, could somehow resonate with others, creating a form of mental connection? Now, let's consider the brain. Our minds are complex networks of neurons firing signals, creating thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Is it possible that these neural patterns could interact with the neural patterns of another person? Some researchers suggest that our brains emit electromagnetic fields, which could potentially be detected by other brains nearby. This idea hints at a kind of brain-to-brain communication that might resemble telepathy. If our thoughts can influence our surroundings, could they also influence the thoughts of others? But before we get too carried away with the idea of mind reading, it's important to ground ourselves in scientific skepticism. The scientific community is often hesitant to embrace concepts that lack empirical evidence. Telepathy, as it stands, has not been conclusively proven in controlled experiments. Many studies attempting to demonstrate telepathic abilities have been met with criticism for methodological flaws or lack of reproducibility. So, while quantum physics offers fascinating possibilities, it's crucial to approach the topic with a healthy dose of caution. Yet, the allure of telepathy persists. Consider the phenomenon of empathy. We often describe a strong emotional connection with someone as being able to feel what they feel, or know what they're thinking. This emotional resonance might not be telepathy in the strictest sense, but it does suggest a kind of communication that transcends words. Research in neuroscience has shown that our brains can mirror the emotions of others, activating similar neural pathways when we witness someone experiencing joy, sadness, or pain. This mirroring effect could be a stepping stone toward understanding how we connect with each other on a deeper level. Imagine a world where telepathy is real. What would it mean for our relationships? Would we be more compassionate, understanding each other's thoughts and feelings without the need for words? Or would it lead to chaos, as our innermost thoughts become transparent? The implications are both exciting and daunting. The idea of sharing thoughts could foster deeper connections, but it also raises questions about privacy and consent. Would we want everyone to know our thoughts? Would we want to know theirs? As we explore the intersection of quantum physics and telepathy, we can't ignore the role of consciousness itself. What is consciousness? Is it merely a byproduct of our brain activity? Or is it something more? Some theories propose that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, much like space and time. If consciousness can exist independently of the physical body, could it be that telepathic communication is a natural extension of this universal consciousness? Let's not forget the power of intention. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of focused intention in manifesting our desires or connecting with others. Could it be that when we think of someone with strong intention, we create a sort of signal that resonates with them? This idea aligns with the principles of quantum physics, where observation and measurement play crucial roles in shaping reality. If our thoughts are powerful enough to influence our own lives, perhaps they can also influence the lives of others. In the end, while we may not have definitive scientific proof of telepathy, the exploration of our connections through the lens of quantum physics opens up fascinating avenues for thought. Whether we're discussing entanglement, the electromagnetic fields of our brains, or the mysteries of consciousness, the quest to understand how we communicate with one another is as timeless as humanity itself. So the next time you find yourself thinking about a friend and they reach out to you, take a moment to wonder. Perhaps there's more to our connections than we realize. Maybe, just maybe, we're all a little more intertwined than we think, dancing on the edges of understanding in a universe that's still revealing its secrets. And who knows? The science of tomorrow might just uncover the truths of today's mysteries, bridging the gap between thought and connection in ways we've yet to imagine.